Good morning, Michael.
How are you? How about you this morning? You were in my head.
I was in your head.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you're up doing what you do. So, where are you right now?
I am on the beach in Boynton Beach. I think it's called Ocean Ridge.
It's
Ocean
gorgeous.
Ridge. Yes. We're here before the sun rises, and yeah. And I wasn't thinking about doing this because I almost put landscape mode today, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I thought, well, I'm just going to do some yoga, and I kind of need it in the portrait mode to do my yoga.
Yeah, I think it's good to switch it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
because most people use their phone. So, and if you use the phone, the way you've got it is the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you
And
doing
it's nice
spirit
to see
wise?
people side to side. I'm doing great. Every day gets a little better because I'm um, back into the space. At my mother-in-law's house where we're going to be staying for, uh, well, indefinitely
Well, you're
until we
crystal
start
clear.
traveling. I'm. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you're like,
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever seen you so clear as you are
Wow.
today.
Because
That's so
I'm on
funny.
the
So, it's
beach.
going by.
I'm on the beach. I guess it's good reception here. It does say great. My bandwidth says great. You know how you can see the lines on
Yeah.
top. So
Well,
that's good.
your coloring is perfect. Your hair's blowing like professional model. Here you got, the fans going, but it's just the wind. I swear, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not a fake background.
No.
Yeah. At first, I thought, is that a fake background? Is like, how is she doing it? It's so clear.
No, and the sun rays. I guess this is why photographers come out at sunrise and sunset because the lighting is supposed to be really good. So, I do have that benefit.
Oh, that's right. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what it is. You're at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Are you adjusting to the time change? Because I sure am.
Yeah, we were really surprised. My husband and I came to the beach the day after the time change on Sunday morning, and the beach was packed. It was a Sunday, but we were
Yeah.
surprised by how many people were here. The spot that we are at now is not so full, but we thought we were crazy for getting up early the day after the time change, and then everyone else was there as well.
Have you felt a massive kind of shift in this month in the energy? Because for me, it's been everyone around me is a little bit coming unglued, and I've had to ground it. It's almost like people are more emotional and or more angry or more sad, fully feeling what they're. It's like they're shaking inside. Do you get
Yeah,
that?
I do get that, and like you, I've had to really work on myself being fully grounded. I guess I wasn't painted. I mean, just even in my own aspect, because I think you have to start with yourself and ground yourself and know where you are first before you are aware of what everyone else is going on. And I guess because I'm moving and still settling in, I've been just trying to focus on keeping myself settled right now.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. Um, I've been unsettled, but I thought it was because of, you know, all the transitions, all the things we're doing right now.
Anybody in the comments feeling that lately, that they're more emotional than usual, or for me, it's been, and I think I said this to you before, it's almost like a sense of knowing now, like feeling more rooted than I've ever felt and caring less and less of what's going on around me. And I don't mean in a narcissistic way, I mean just
Yeah,
feeling part of something greater than myself. It's not the Mike show anymore, it's more the universe show.
I love that. I think that feelings like that come after we've gone through something bigger. Because I know after I've did my major shift, I haven't changed that in a way. That yeah, I became more grounded than ever before. I came more settled, and I was more in tune to the universe and not less of what I was feeling. Although I'm going through this change now, it's different from where I would have been, 10 years ago going through this. My unsettledness now is different from my unsettledness before, if that makes sense. But I
Ex-
think,
Explain that a little deeper, because that's a sweet nugget right there. What did you say? The unsettledness of now is that what you
yeah,
just said? You should
yes.
write that down. That's a That's a nugget of wisdom right there. I love that. You could almost write a book on that one.
That is a good one. I'm glad you pointed that out. I'll have to try to remember that. Um, I, I think as you go through life, you hit those ebbs and flows,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes in life you have that major shift that changes you, which is what I went through. And so before, my ups and downs were like way down and way up. I'd be high and then I'd be low, or, and then it was more, you know, on a more sadder level though. I've had major highs and lows, but on a sadder level, on a lower level. And then when I shifted my life into that place where I feel like you're at right now, where you're more grounded and fully present, you have that awareness of your connection to all, that you're kind of at a higher level, so that your waves and your ups and downs are up here, if that makes sense. So that my unsettledness of now is still way higher than my unsettledness of before, being down here.
Right. I know what you mean. Like, so even when they rock the boat now, you're not so worried about the boat sinking.
No, I'm just,
You, yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
you're gonna come out somehow. You just gotta enjoy the journey, and and yeah, you just have this place of knowing, like you said, a place of knowing that everything's going to work out and be okay. You
hmm
don't know what it's going to look like too, so you have this sense of wonder, this sense of um, kind of more childlike, of like, something good can come out of this, and often it does. Something better than before. It just kind of clears a path that you don't expect if you allow it to come to you. Often we sit in that, oh gosh, this is so unfair, and we sit in that space when um, there's this opportunity over your right shoulder that you're not turning around to see. That's really great if you just stayed open to it. Instead, you sit in this sadness or this misery in the corner of your room kind of thing, instead of looking
yeah.
for the great things that are coming your way.
That's
Um,
such a good point. You have to make sure you don't stew in your feelings, right?
yes.
Because I think some people do that because they're bored. So at least if they feel sadness or they feel anger, they're not bored.
Yeah. For
And
me, it
it's
was. I think it was just the stories that I told myself that about the unfairness of life. Oh, I will always be this way. Oh, poor me. And I hear some of my friends say this. Oh, this is just my lot in life. This is just how it is. I will never be more than this kind of thing. It's my genetics, or that kind of thing, instead of you know.
yeah, but see when you get in the flow like you are right now, and I can feel you, like you're very present, very happy in your heart in this moment. When you get in that, I think you're like a magnet to all the things that are great in your life, and they'll flow effortlessly if you can
I
stay in that. It's hard to stay in that frequency.
Yes, I think
I
so
hope we're
too.
not
And
going
that's
too
when I
deep here for people.
and that's what I'm working on now, is that I'm trying to stay in that flow because of all the changes. I'm I'm saying all the things that I teach or that I believe in. I'm having to remind myself,
Mm,
because you get back into that other realm. But I have to say to what you're saying, Michael, is that um, also when you make those decisions, when you're not in the flow, when you're not fully present and live in that different um, level, your decisions that you make may not always be the best. If you're in a negative, if you have negative seeds, you're going to plant, and you're making those decisions, there are going to be negative things that are going to grow from that, even if you're trying to get yourself out. You have to really work on yourself now, which is so that the decisions you make come from a happier pot kind of thing. I'm trying to think of analogies. I'm not doing
yeah,
a
you
good
know what
job
I love
explaining.
though when you said that? You put your hand on your heart chakra, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Almost like and that's the knowing, right?
yeah.
That's the
It
truth.
comes
So
from a
if
deeper place.
yeah, sometimes when I feel my heart chakra open, I know that's the universe saying yes, that's the right decision.
Yeah, yeah.
You also have a knowing when you're not going the right way too, I think. Most people
Yes,
do.
most definitely. You know it, but you can't. Almost like watching a accident or something. You can't look away. You kind of, sometimes it's hard to get out of that. You're going in the wrong direction, but you feel stuck when really you can just say stop and no, I can get out of this now.
I'm curious, what is the temperature there right now?
Um, I would think it's 70 degrees.
So it's
Let
perfect.
me see. Yeah, maybe 72.
Oh, that's
The wind is
amazing.
blowing, so it's a little cooler.
Yeah.
Um, but
Can you
yeah.
describe how you're feeling right now without, just your feelings? You can show us that and just tell us how you're feeling because you seem in a pocket of joy right now to me. And
I am, um, yeah, I'm sitting in a place of blessings, and I almost feel like I've come full circle. We just been traveling. My husband and I, we went to where we began, where we met originally. Just happened to work out that way that our friends that we got reacquainted with at their house, we ended up going to their house again right when they were thinking about selling it. So we got to start, and then we moved back to the town that we got together at as well. So we feel almost full circle, and I'm sitting in this place of gratitude of all the good things that are coming my way as we recreate our lives and have the ability to create the life that we want to live. So even though I'm having little challenges along the way, I'm like, I am so lucky to have these challenges. So that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling grateful and thankful and happy of what we're trying to accomplish in this adventure that we call life. And
it's
so I don't
beautiful.
know if you saw, Michael, that I'm entering this contest. So I'm just throwing it out there. I threw it out there
Yeah,
before my
do that. I
travel.
saw $10,000 or something. I saw that. And
Yeah. So,
yeah.
and I want to go on a peace tour. I've been talking about it for the last few months, about 6 months. I've on and off. I've talked about it, but I want to do a peace tour next year. So, our plan is to, at the end of this year, my husband's going to retire. We're going to start traveling around the country. Maybe we'll come to Canada
You never
as
know. That
well.
would be awesome. Yeah.
And so we want to tour around the country, do a peace tour, and visit everyone, and just do little pop-up yoga meditation things, and maybe bring my book and sign my book
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so when I saw that warrior contest, I thought I need to enter, and I wanted to. Um, so I was just throwing it out there. So
Put the
and I think you
intention
have
out
to do
there,
that.
right? The universe will conspire in
Yeah.
your favor.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so we're
Just
just
keep
throwing
putting
it
it
out
out
there.
there.
Yeah, so that's you have to keep doing that in many different directions and see what comes your way. What's best for you? So I think, like you say, Michael, and that you sit in that knowing. You have to sit in that knowing that the universe is working for your favor, and even if I don't win, that I'm still gonna travel, and that some other door will open my way. I,
Yes.
yeah,
But the intention is out there, right? So you're kind of
exactly.
pointing your ship. Your ship isn't just floating out on the sea randomly. You kind of know where you want to be. Nothing is ever perfect. So, we have to sometimes be okay with where we are at this moment, but know that something greater than ourself is directing us. So, and I
Yes.
feel that in you right now that
Hmm.
you are a little bit scared because it's unknown. And I think you're a person who is used to having some forms of structure. And this right now is kind of like a spinning top.
Yeah, yeah. So staying grounded and present in the spinning top is where I'm at. But
Yeah.
we're this the spin is starting to slow down, so I'm starting to get a little more grounded, and so we'll see. I still haven't unpacked my clothes, so I was supposed to do that yesterday, but we were running around doing other things and taking care of returning our cable boxes and things like that. All those things you
Yeah.
have to do when you move. So
You're okay with talking right now. I'm not interrupting your yoga or are you happy in the flow right now? You just tell me when you want to go and I'll whatever
yeah,
is good for you. This is your time. So I
well, I
really
love
wanted to
talking
know
to
that you're
you, and
okay.
oh, thank you, Michael. And
Yeah, I was a
I
little
want to do this with you weekly.
well,
Um,
I'm very open, which I think you know. So,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and you have my number now, so you can call me or text me or yeah, if you feel the moment. It's the way to do it. I think with people like us though, we don't know until we know. That's the
Exactly.
problem. You may wake up one morning and go, yes. Yes, the
Yes.
planets are aligned. Let's do it. I don't know why I feel unknowing I have to do it. Oh, damn. Okay, let's go.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Yep.
Planning is not so good for people like us. We just,
Well, I plan, and then just like I'm saying, I'm having this peace tour. I'm kind of planning, but I don't really know what
yeah.
it's going to look like yet. And then someday it'll wake up and be like, nope, this is it.
But that's trusting, right? You should address that. Like, you can have a dream, but you have to trust that something is going to orchestrate it for you because
Yeah.
you can't possibly put all the pieces together. Plus, we can't heal every single human being either while
Yeah.
trying to heal ourselves.
Right. And I think, Michael, you hit on something really big where you said that it's a trusting and a knowing that it's not a wishing or a longing. Sometimes we wish or long. It's like, oh, I really want to have this life, or I really want to have that peace, but it's a
Hmm.
longing, and that's where we go wrong because we're like desiring it. So that means it's far away, and you kind of have to say to yourself, I have it now. And I think that's where mantras come in a lot of times, like,
Yes.
I am happy, and with every breath, you just feel this light within you growing brighter and brighter. You know, for me, when I was moving, I was saying to myself, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong, because not only physically but mentally, because I was so tired. Um, so you have to know what you need, and then use those mantras if you need them to have that, to grow that inside you. Because
Yeah.
you have everything already. All of us do. We all have it. We just have to tap into it.
We should kind of explain what we do when we're doing this. And I know seems weird, but we're just bouncing words, but it's really kind of just generating energy. I throw it at her, she throws it at me, we throw it back, and it just flips and flips and flips and flips, and it builds. And I hope that the people in the room who are very sensitive can feel that. Because right now, even as I say it, I can feel my heart opening,
Yeah, yeah, same. When I
right?
was saying it to myself, I was opening up more as well.
But I could feel that. I could feel
Oh,
the emanating joy from your inner core coming out, and all the light, all the healing, all the joy, all the akashic knowledge. You should look that up if you don't know what it is. In the universe is conspiring to help you each and every day. Yeah, and when you're cleansing, you cough.
I know.
You
I've always,
it's
as Dina, my throat chakra is
Yeah,
my
so she
last
was
one of.
feeling, which meant that she was holding, and now she has to drink and cough. We had someone in, we were giving someone a reading, they could not stop coughing.
Does
And
your
they're like,
wife do readings as well?
no, she's more of a person who does counseling for
Okay.
many years, and she's more clinical, where I'm more woo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've learned a lot from her. I think we've learned a lot from each other over the years. If you've been with someone a long time, you grow and you get to see the good, the bad, the evil. Yeah, the
Yeah.
not so patient sometimes. But
Yeah.
I've always
We're
felt that our
all
energies are very similar, you and I.
multifaceted.
Do you agree with that too? Our energies
Multifaceted.
are similar.
Multifaceted. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hate to see this, but warm and grounded. Warm and grounded. Big, big heart chakra opening.
Yeah. Say hi to
Really
your people
present.
here. Say hello to them.
I like Colin's comments. The big book in the sky. Warm greetings to each other, both of you, from Chris. And yes, open up that throat chakra, says Dina. She always wants me to sing. And Darby says, Michael, you have the most calming voice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, I think it's just energy, right?
Yeah,
I don't even know if it's the voice so much. It's just the energy coming from inside, right? And I think a lot of people, when they're on these broadcasts, they're very nervous. And
yeah,
people know that, right? Where if you can come somewhere and it's calm and you can hear the beautiful waves in the background, see your hair flowing, we didn't plan it. It just happened. I swear. Look at
I think, yes, and I think that since everything is energy, and that our voice has a certain resonance, our image, the image of us, the energy that we're carrying within us, just by our visual pictures,
hmm
carry an energy. Um, and it's so, and then people can feel that. I think.
My guides are saying to me that we should address that it's okay to suffer, that you don't have to be perfect, and everything doesn't have to be, unfolding right away. Sometimes the sweetness of life is kind of the bitterness of what happens. I think you grow sometimes and stretch when you're tested. And I feel like lately you've been tested because I've
Oh,
been sensing in you that you're stretching.
yes, I am stretching.
Eh,
And I think that you're absolutely 100% correct that um, that we need the suffering to teach us these lessons, to be aware. Sometimes we forget. Um, just like, I'm getting a little, I was getting a little frustrated because I'm making a lot of decisions right now, and I had to step back and think I am so lucky to have this problem you know, of what kitchen cabinet to pick out, because we're building our house, I have all these
mhm.
decisions I have to make, but I am so grateful. It was stressing me out because we have a lot to do in a short time as we're moving, and a lot of things are going on in our families and things like that. So, and a lot of the things are good problems. They're just many things going on. So, to just sit in that place of the suffering, if you will, to um, to know that the good things are coming and they're clearing for you, and that you have to. We're not all going to be up all the time. You have to
No.
allow yourself and have compassion for yourself to give yourself that space. I had a conversation with my mom who's 81, and she's like, I was kind of beating myself up for not doing more, but then she thought, I'm 81. I can go sit down if I want. So
Oh, yeah,
we all have to do
yeah.
that to ourselves, not even whatever age. We have to say, I didn't sleep as well last night. I'm give myself time to sit down and just be today.
I love that. Just be. Just be. Just, stew in your glory, stew in your sadness, do whatever, but don't be there forever. Don't play it like a broken record,
Exactly.
right? Fully
Yeah.
feel whatever you're feeling, let it go, and just be so in the moment, whatever that moment is. And I think that's where the juice is. The real pleasure of life is being captured in this moment, as we are right now,
Right.
right? Like there's a time since we've been talking, I've almost lost the presence of time.
Yeah, that happens. When you're in the flow and things are moving so well that the time seems to go by quickly, and yet you feel like you've been so fully present and you've been there for days. Um, it's as if time is moving by slowly because you're so fully present and aware.
Yeah. Do you notice though, not to say you're old or say I'm old, but as you get older, you really understand the value of time and how very precious it is. And one of the things you said was, "It's okay if I sit down. I'm 81." I pray to God I don't get to a point where I'm like, "Okay, I can rest now. I'm 81." I'll be shocked if I make it to 81, but
Oh, don't say that. Take that back. No, Michael, I think you're going to live to be 100
well, I don't know. I don't know.
if if you want to.
I've enjoyed. You know what? If it all ended tomorrow, I've had a great ride. That's
Yeah.
the way I look at it, and I
Yeah.
never take it for granted. And I'm just. But how are you liking HAP so far? A lot of people are having depression, sadness. It's like a loved pet died called Periscope.
For me, because I lost so much before, which is part of my shift into the life that I'm living now.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I just feel like that is the way we're supposed to go. We need to flow through life with ease and grace and not be upset by it, but just realize this is a part of life and we need to shift. We need to change our perspective and move. I mean, do I like losing all my followers I worked so hard uh, for 5 or 6 years? No. But uh, I know that greater things happened after. and that we can't sit in the bitterness of whatever's going on. There's so many industries like that have come and were super big, and then they've gone away.
It's a good point. It's
Yeah,
a good point. Yeah, right.
like Blockbuster. Look how huge they were, and then now there's,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah,
know,
you have to go with the flow, like you were saying earlier. You have to change and transform. And I don't think you're going to lose your people, though, to be honest with you. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think they may be lost in the field, and they'll find you again. They'll either find you in this book or the next seminar or the movie or whatever God's got, planned for you. Whatever, if you don't like God, you can call it source, you know, the
yeah,
starting point. I don't
yeah.
know.
I think you're right, Michael. You know, I'm not worried about it for whatever reason. If it was just for that moment in time, I hope I did my part, and you just keep moving forward and showing up and doing the best you can with what you have, and just keep going. You gotta let the rest go. How are you feeling about it, Michael? I know you're really big on Twitter, and I know that you I don't know what your
I've
Haps and
never, I've
Periscope
never
experience
been,
is.
honestly, I've never been happier with social media than I am right now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just got my stride on Haps, and I think I let a lot of stuff go, and just kept moving forward. I think for a very long time I worried about how things would be perceived, and I've kind of left that behind. I don't know. I've shed that somehow. So,
Yeah.
and I really believe now, and I believe this for you too, is that the universe is truly conspiring in our favor. And I'm just trusting that stuff is going to happen. Like this morning, I had this knowing of, I had a feeling you were on. So I looked and there you were. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah. And
And it just felt like the best choice. And I think that's what you have to do. We have so many choices because we still have free will, but we have to kind of go where the energy leads us. And you're doing that right now.
exactly.
You felt that. You felt that. I could see that. Can you explain that you felt that I love when people feel stuff, right? It's like, yes, that's good.
Well, in my former life, I did everything intellectually. What I knew, what would create opportunities for me, what I knew, what I felt like I knew, what I felt like, yes, if I invest in that, that will give me great rewards. If I do this, then I will have a safe and secure future. And everything that I thought
Mm,
intellectually came to, didn't come to pass. I mean, I had, everything I worked for, all I did was work. And I thought I was setting myself up for the secure future, and everything that I worked for went away. I didn't have any security anymore. I didn't have the money anymore. I didn't have anything anymore. I told myself, and I was unhappy at the time because I was sacrificing and struggling to just work and to, be on this road to create this safety net for myself. And so I said I wasn't going to live like that anymore. So I think that speaks to what you have, living in a different way, living in that place of knowing, trusting the universe is working for you. But then as you move through towards your goals, you start developing a knowing to move in a certain way. And that's what, before this all happened with Haps and Periscope ending, I had this knowing that something, or this feeling that the energy was shifting, that I was going to start changing. Sorry, there's a seaplane flying by.
that's cool. Let's see it. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so breathtaking. I love this comment that Colin did. People will always be attracted to those that they resonate with. The
Yeah,
status quo will return, as will your people. The people will come in droves. They will. And once you resonate at the right vibration and the right frequency, the, you know, Esther Hicks talks about this, where you fire rockets of desire, which I always thought was hilarious, that term. But I believe when you align to source or the right frequencies, it's as easy as to lift a grain of sand as it is to move a mountain. So you only person putting any form of limitations on what can happen to you is you, not the universe.
exactly. And so that's what my this daily practice I felt like um, was there for everyone, because I think when you slow your body down, you slow your breath down, and your mind calms down, you get that clarity, and you start seeing things differently when you live in that way. So where you start developing more of that knowing, so that you know the direction you want to do,
Yeah.
where you need to go, you know what you need to do, and often so many of us, our minds are so busy and so active that we don't know. We're thinking about it over and over in our head, and our mind is racing, and so you're staying in that head space and not in your heart space, that
Oh, I
knowing
like
space.
that. Yeah, your heart space. That's it's, and a lot of people think that's just very woo words, but your heart really is a receptor, especially your heart chakra, like your intuitiveness, that attunement with nature is found in that heart chakra. I think that's why when we feel something, we touch our chest. We don't even know. We do it instinctively, right? It's almost like hugging yourself in a way. I
Yeah,
love that view. That's your inner light right there. You see that? It's
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
I do have to go soon here, so
Okay.
you're gonna do your yoga?
I'm gonna do my little gentle flow, and then we're gonna move into our circle of love, and then we're gonna end the broadcast as well. But Michael, thank you so much for being here with me. Anything you want to share that comes to mind before you go?
Sure. Just we're currently in a beautiful moment in time, and there's new pathways for everyone, and a lot of it is just having a knowing that you are here and that you are being used by the collective to help heighten the vibration in the universe. And if you're drawn to broadcasts like this, that probably means that you're either a star seed, someone who's super sensitive, or a light worker, or just someone who wants to go in a new direction and knows that there's more out there in the universe. It's just that simple. So just listen to that inner voice, that inner knowing, or that calling, and listen to the subtle messages from your guides each and every day, and you will feel a new wave of possibility wash over you, and you will be cleansed, and you will feel whole, and you are worthy. There you
That
go.
was that was beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you so much for being on the broadcast.
Hey, anytime. I I didn't do a morning show, but we did a morning show.
Right, and I hope that we continue to do that, pop into each other's broadcasts, when
Yeah.
we can, and um, I think it works.
I
It,
honor
it
this.
feels right.
Yeah. I honor this space. Thank you so much. And thank you to
Thank you.
everybody in the room and everybody who watches the replay. And please vote for Donna.
Oh
Make,
yes, please vote.
make my
Thank you,
dreams
Michael.
come true, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Take
Throwing
care.
it out there. We'll see what happens. Thank
Oh,
you,
hey.
Michael.
And I hope the universe catches it. Take care.
Yeah. Bye. Well, that was really awesome. I hope you all loved that as much as I did. I hope you didn't mind that we didn't move into our yoga right away. Um, the sun is up now, and I want to, yeah, it's a good flow, isn't it? I always love my conversations with him. So it feels right. I knew that everything would be changing and shifting, and I want to include him into our weekly conversation because it feels right. Um, yeah, good flow, good conversation, right? So let's, along with everything Michael and I talked about, ground yourself, living in the flow. That's what we're going to do now, is to create that flow within us, and when then we're sit in the silence and stillness um, to get clarity for the direction that we want to go. And then we are going to move into our circle of love and send love and light out into the world, right? Because as we elevate, like Michael said, as we elevate ourselves, we help to raise the energy of the world, and we help raise the energy of the planet, And the more of us that are around here that are practicing this place of peace, the better the world will be, my opinion. Um, but a knowing as well. So I'm going to put the microphone down, and I lost my tie for my thing, but we will. I'm going to put the microphone down. Hopefully this will stay on. Michael always brings spiritually in abundance. He does. Okay, sit up tall. Sit up tall and breathe in peace, breathe in love, breathe in good energy. And let's inhale, arms up, deep breath in. As you root down through the tailbone and lengthen up to the spine, up to the crown of the head, and then exhale, hands down to your heart center. Inhaling, arms up, deep breath in. And exhale, hands down to your heart center. One more time, inhaling, arms up, deep breath in. And exhale, hands down to your heart center. One more time, inhaling, arms up, deep breath in. And exhale, hands down to the heart center, pausing here, breathing here, holding here. Remember, developing that knowing as you say these words to yourself. I am happy, and really feel the feelings of happiness. I am healthy. Feel the feelings of being healthy. I am whole. Feel your connection to all. I am love. I am light. I flow through life with ease and grace. Good things come my way. Inhale, arms up. I am unlimited. Bring the right arm down, lean to the right, take the nice long deep stretch. And then inhale up and root down into the left hand, bring the right arm up and over and get a nice long deep stretch. And just move side to side, breathing in deeply and exhaling slowly. Really feeling the stretch and really just enjoying that stretch just for the simple pleasure of doing it. It feels really good and it'll keep our body young and limber. Bring oxygen throughout our body as you root down to the right hand and take this nice long deep stretch. And just start flow side to side for a couple more breaths. And then inhale back to center. Taking a grounding breath here, inhaling both arms up again, deep breath in. And exhale, twist to the right, looking over the right shoulder and pausing. And then inhaling, arms up again, deep breath in, and exhale, twist to the left, looking over the left shoulder and pausing. Inhaling, arms up again, deep breath in. Exhale, twisting to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Inhaling, arms up again, deep breath in. Exhaling, twist to the left. Inhaling, arms up again, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the knees, lean forward, lift the chin. And then exhale as you tuck the chin around the back, navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, look up and lift an arch. Exhale, tuck back and round. Inhale, look up and lift an arch, just moving the body. Inhaling. Inhaling as you look up and lift an arch. Exhaling, tuck back and round. Inhaling up to center, deep breath in, and then exhale as you forward fold over your legs, softening, releasing, letting go. Surrender to this moment. And then slowly and mindfully inhale back up. Hands to the lap, sit up tall, breathe in deeply, and exhale. Just relax the shoulders, relax the body, relax the mind, but keep this length in your spine. And notice how easy it is to be both strong and soft. To be aware of your strength, but also your peace. As you breathe in and out through the nose. Directing the breath across the back of the throat. And then using your mind and imagination, again, seeing yourself as unlimited, I want you to compress all the energy around you, the energy of nature, the energy of every living thing. And I want you to bring all the energy together into one big bright shining ball of light that you bring over the crown of your head. And I want you to feel this energy start to move down to the top of your head, relaxing the forehead, relaxing the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the jaw, the mouth, releasing the tongue. And I want you to feel this warm, healing light as it moves down your neck and down your shoulders and down your arms and all the way down into your fingertips. Let there be peace as this warm and healing light moves down into your chest, your abdomen, down your whole spine, nourishing and healing each and every vertebra. Allow the light to move down into your hips, your thighs, your knees, your shins, your ankles, and your feet. And feel your entire body both strong and soft. Again, aware of the strength, aware of the peace, aware of this good energy and good vibrations. And for a few moments, just be, just be, just be. And as we sit in the silence and the stillness, I want you to feel the calm, peaceful energy that's within you. I want you to have that knowing that you can create the life that you want to live. I want you to have that knowing that good things are coming your way. And and I want you, as you sit in this calm and peaceful energy, I want you to send love to yourself today. Loving, peaceful energy for the beautiful and unique being that is you. And as you yourself feels whole and filled with love and light, I want you to send this loving, peaceful energy out to everyone watching here, all of our friends. Know that you're giving it, but you're receiving from everyone here. You're receiving from many. And I want you to expand this feeling of love and gratitude beyond yourself, beyond your friends and family, to everyone in the country that you're living in. No matter who they are, no matter where they're from, no matter what they look like, no matter what they've been through. Loving, healing energy for the beautiful and unique being that they are. The soul of the man and woman. And expand this energy out even further to everyone around the world as we join hands and join hearts, circling the world with a global hug of peace and love. A global hug of peace and love. And may all of us around the world be happy and healthy and whole. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Abundant blessings to each and every one of you. Peace, love, live long and prosper. Mahalo. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for taking the time to pause and breathe, to connect with yourself, to connect with me. I hope you truly have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m.-ish. Doing a little better, I think, getting here. I don't know what beach we'll be on. I think we're going to try a different beach tomorrow, and then I don't know. I want to thank Sunrise with Mrs. Dew and Terry Stewart and Mark Prince and Brock's Viking and Lisa B for being here with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you for Tinkerbell. Many blessings. Darby Jones, thank you for being here. To Sam James, thank you for subscribing. Again, to my sweet Tina Thorne for being a sponsor. To Andrea Woodburn, I love you so much. Hey, Grasshopper Yogi. Hey, J Opera, thank you for being here. Yep, Darby's still digging out. Let's see. Maybe Breath of Joy tomorrow. To Colin Powell. Again, Darby, thank you so much. Darby and Mark and John, for the Super Heart Awards that you've given me. Blue Monarch, thank you for being here. Abundant gratitude to each and every one of you. I will see you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m.ish, and we'll do a little more. So I stayed on an hour. I said I was going to do shorter, but we broadcast, but we talked to Michael, so I didn't want to miss that opportunity to do that. Thank you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. And don't forget to vote. Please go to my Linktree link. Again, it's linktree.ee/DonnaMelanson. You'll see the first link is to vote. Lead you to vote, I think. I have 2 more days to stay in the competition, I think. And just throwing it out there and seeing if maybe this is how I'm going to move on my journey, on my peace tour 2022. All right. Or maybe it's just opening the doors for something else. We shall see. We shall see. All right. I love you guys. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.